Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man 7. Last time, we pretty much took care of everything in the Robot Master stages. Did a bunch of the side questy stuff, defeated our brother Proto Man and got his shield. Let's take the fight to Wily, finally, after all this time. So, to some of you guys, it might feel like maybe a day or two since the last video, and that might be true in terms of the upload schedule. It's been well over 2 months since I've last recorded this game. Like, no joke, I recorded the last video of this back in, like, February. It's now the middle of May when I'm recording this, so one, that goes to show how, like, far in advance the first little bit of this LP was recorded, but yeah, I have my reasons why. Anyways, you got these platforms here. If you stand on the red button there, they'll shut the lights out. Rush Jet Adapter is going to be very, very useful going forward, though I will mention this. I did notice in the editing that it is a little annoying hearing the high-frequency charge shot sounds all the time, so I do kind of apologize that that's just never really something I noticed, or noticed until I really started, I guess, editing some of these videos. But, yeah, it's... Can you, like, kindly die, please? Well, you died, but not to my hand, anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the Jet Adapter. It's too good of an ability to not really use, honestly. It's really useful for rooms like this a lot. We do have some rooms that are kind of gonna be involving these blocks here. Okay, it seems like if we just jump, that turns the lights on. Okay, that was kind of lucky there. I didn't see my jet kind of activate, so that was definitely a little lucky there. Oh, shoot! I don't know what just happened. I'll meet you guys back in a second. That would be the beat call coming into play there. That is an item that'll save you from a pit once. Is that... Okay, hold on. I need to actually check this. Does that use more than one or just the one? Okay, just the one. Yeah, you can buy those items in the shop, but whenever you save beat, you get, like, a complete stock of them. Alright, back here again. This room isn't that bad. I don't know what happened here last time, but yeah, that's all you gotta do there. Again, that's not a very difficult room to get through at all. I don't think I need an energy tank, no. I'm on full health anyway. Anyways, heading through this door here. You're far too weak, Mega Man. Wily may fear you, but I do not. We got a boss fight against Base here. He's not too difficult here. You'll just kind of want to watch out for his charge shot. Other than that, he goes down super easily to the charge fist there. I want to go see you, Mega Man, but I'll be back. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. So, yeah. And we're coming up on the first stage boss here, so these stages are all pretty short. The Wily stages in this game aren't too long. Anyways, wouldn't be the first, and wouldn't be the last time we make that joke in this LP. Gutsman's ass! yeah, this Gutsman guy here, he's not too difficult. That's the attack I do not understand how to dodge too well. He is weak to the Slash Claw, which isn't too bad, and you can hit his rocks back at him there. Yeah, I don't understand what you're supposed to do for that, but he dies very easily, and again, you can hit his rocks back at him. Wow, I almost died to him there. Slash Claw is his weakness, just aim for his head and not his butt, and you should be good there. So, the Wily stages are kind of handled a little differently in this game. You actually can basically go back to the menu here and buy items and do whatever in between the Wily stages. It's not a gauntlet. If you've played Mega Man X, it's very similar to something in those games. I don't really mind this change a whole lot. For one, it makes sense that there's actually... I guess it makes sense given that this is the first game to introduce the shop system and bolts, like, can still be dropped in this, like, in these stages. It isn't completely useless to get bolts in the Wily stages after all. And sometimes it can be nice to recharge on your ammunition and stuff, especially for some stuff that's coming up later. Good God. So, like most Mega Man games, the endgame stuff sometimes is where the difficulty is going to really ramp up, and this game is no exception to that. I'm just going to bring up my trusty jetpack here. Again, I've said this before, but like Mega Man 6, I almost always use this jetpack at pretty much any chance I get, because, yeah, it can't slide, but the fact it has a double jump, and the fact it has an incredibly powerful charge shot that homes in as well, it's just such a good ability to have. It's a homing shot, it's a double jump, it's just your best friend in a lot of situations here. And surprise! My wait is over. This time, the mighty Mega Man shall fall. Treble attack. Bass has a souped up form as well here. This fight can be easy or tricky. Bass does kind of follow a bit of a set pattern here. He uses a lot of the same abilities that Mega Man does. He has a dash attack, he has the rocket fist that can home in on you. Okay, seriously. You pretty much want to fight this guy with the adapter. If he has another weakness, I don't know what it is, and honestly, I feel like the adapter is what you should be using for this fight. I wish there's a way to speed that dialogue up a little bit, but... Alright, let's do this, Bass. Let's rock and roll, baby. I'll never say that about you again. Nah, I do like Bass as a character. Like, by this point in the series, Proto Man was never really seen as, like, a rival-type character to Mega Man. I mean, he still is a boss fight in this game, I guess, but... yeah. Bass is just cool. Anyways, why? Why can't I destroy him? I don't know, why can't you destroy me? Also, I don't think I've ever climbed all the way to the top of this room before. Huh, interesting. I didn't know that there was that much room up there. Anyways, you do have a checkpoint from here on, thankfully, because there is still a bit more level to this. I feel like they were definitely going for kind of the Mega Man X influence at this point, because there's some kind of similar things that happen, at least in X1 if you've played that. There's some kind of similar things that happen in that game, but I honestly do kind of like the Bass fight in this game. It is pretty evenly fair and evenly balanced, and you know what's not? These stupid flame jets. Oh my god, why did they bring these back here? think I am safe from here, yeah. These things have really jank hitboxes I've noticed over time here. But we got through. We got a lot of our health back here. These bats, like, kindly buzzer off here. Once again, if you need something to kill these, like, top things here, Burst Man's weapon can defeat those guys. Another kind of jank room here. But we got through. And now we have kind of a tricky boss fight here. What are my lives looking like right now? I have 3. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. Take out the noise coil here. And something I never really got a chance to mention here, I really like this boss theme a lot. I don't know if I've gotten a chance to mention it yet. I think it plays against the clown mini-boss. Can you stop using Skull Dash, please? Thank you. But yeah, we got this turtle guy here. He can be a little tricky if you don't understand his pattern. He really does expect you to know how to slide by this point, which you should. And because that's, I believe, the only way to really dodge this attack, which I think is random how much he does, and trust me, the fire also is, like, the worst part of the, like, I want to say probably the worst part of this game, to tell you the truth, like, come on, please die. Sorry, my train of thought's kind of scatterbrained here. Going from talking about the music to talking about the turtle guy here, and can you please stop trying to tackle that there? I hate his fire attacks so much. I'm really thinking of using an energy tank, because much as I don't really like doing that against the boss fights, we do get a pretty easy energy tank. Well, I shouldn't say easy, and I do need to use it now. We do get an energy tank in the next level, so that's at least something. Plus, if we really need one, we do have access to the shop by this point, so that is something. Now watch, I'm gonna freaking beat this guy without, like, taking any more damage here. Just watch. The alternative to the W coil here is to use the, I think I called this the noise coil. That's, like, Noise is Shade Man's weapon, but the alternative to using the springs here, and I did take damage, but not that much. Anyway, the alternative to using that is just using charge shots, and you can also use the slash claw to deal with the mini turtles pretty easily as well. Yeah, that was it for the turtle. What? Let's take on another stage, because why not? There's 3 Wily stages in this game, besides the final one, which we'll deal with that when we deal with that. And yeah. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. So, Wily 3, I think, is not too bad, but it can definitely catch you a little off guard if you're not careful. It has one section that's really useful if you can navigate it, but it can be a little tricky. I think it might be... What? Oh, come on. Yeah, I always forget that. If you take damage as this is coming out, it does kind of cancel the summoning there. Just take your time here, recognize where the Meteors are, and should be good to navigate this room here. Jerk. I'll gladly take this. Lord knows we need enough of those. And I think coming up here we have a split path, I think. Okay, maybe not quite here. Can you also buzzer off here? There's a split path somewhere in this level here. Actually, yeah, it's in this room here. This room... Oh, didn't mean to hit that button there. There's a stage in Super Mario World that this always kind of reminded me of. I wish I remembered which one it was. It's one of the special mode levels, or the special world levels. If you take this top path here, we're gonna be dealing with some invisible blocks here. I think I might be able to get away with using Rush Jet here. Yeah, I can totally get away with Rush Jet here. This isn't that hard of a thing, and you really will want to go through with this, because check it out. Energy Tank, Special Tank, and W Tank. Very, very, very nice items to get. The S Tank, especially so. Just very great items to get in general. The S Tank will restore every weapon and your health at the same time. And the W tanks aren't any items to slouch at either. They restore all your life, like, really easily as well. So, yeah, very nice stuff to get. Anyways, we got another kind of annoying boss, though. We got this thing, the Flying Skull. It is weak to the Noise Cracker, or the Noise Cracker. What in the frick is that? Oh yeah, I guess it is Noise Cracker. This guy, he does follow a bit of a set pattern, and I used to think this fight was a lot harder. I'm gonna be honest, I was actually practicing this game earlier, and I beat this guy really easily with this thing earlier. Either I've just gotten better at fighting him or what, but yeah, pretty much you just want to shoot his nose, basically. You can ride on top of the missiles, but it isn't the easiest thing in the world. Whenever he does his laser, just stand at the edge of the screen. You can usually get a few shots in between the red ball attack and the missiles there, and if you can land on the missiles, you can ride them and get some cheap hits on him. I'm making this look a lot easier than I think it is. This fight used to give me a ton of trouble when I first played this game, and even one of my more recent playthroughs, I think I struggled with it. Otherwise, you can use, like, the Rush Jet adapter, but it does follow a set pattern, though, so after a while, you should be able to figure it out, and all that being said, I think that's actually going to do it for this video. Next time, it's going to be a finale, and it's going to be a rough one. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.